Alright, how we doing, guys? Long time no see. So sorry. For those who don't know me, my name is David. This is DJM Car Care, my detailing channel where you'll see me detailing cars that I flip, like this Mitsubishi L200, daily drivers that are filthy, or cars that have been sitting decades, like this Dodge Dart that's sat for 38 years. But today we're here with a totally different purpose. This will not be a detailing video. It is a video about cars, about a car, a special car, at least it's special for me. As most of you may know, I am Australian. I live in Spain. I have lived here for 22 years. And I have not seen an Australian car in 22 years. So I've been following since quite a while back this page on Facebook, Aussie Cars Overseas. And what I bump into, an orange XB Ford Falcon in Spain. And then I started looking, and there was more Australian cars in Spain. I couldn't believe it. I said, this can't be. I got to see these cars. I just got to see them. And then I went onto Google, went Ford Falcon in Spain. And what did I come up with? 2005 Ford Falcon BF XR6 Turbo. Possibly the only one in Spain. I'm quite sure the only one in Spain. And possibly, apart from the UK, the only one in Europe. And where did I find it? In a classified ad. For sale. And now you're thinking, oh, you're going to go buy it. No, I wish I was going to go buy it. It's not possible. But I said, I am going to go visit that car 500 kilometers away. And if the owner's okay with it, we're going to record it, take a drive, and then drive 500 kilometers back and make a video. So here's my trip. Take a look at this awesome car, this awesome bit of Australian motoring history, the Ford Falcon BF2 XR6 Turbo. Okay, so welcome to DJM Car Care. I'm here with Irina and with Peter, or Pedro.
Oh, Pedro, don't matter.
Pedro, here in Cartagena, Spain, and you're seeing the only, what I think is the only Ford Falcon XR6 in Spain. I really doubt there's any more. I don't know if you know.
No. It's the only one, and that's why it was so difficult to register.
So you bought this in Australia, obviously.
Yeah.
You were living there?
Yeah. We've been there about 6-7 years.
6-7 years.
And we wanted to travel.
Here, and I tell the truth, you saw a friend of yours with a BMW. And you said, why can't we have some car instead of this crap heap that we're driving around, right? And that's true. And then,
that's true.
And then we...
No, the truth is, I bought you a Porsche.
Yeah, all right.
And you haven't bought me a car. So it's time that he bought me a car.
And it just worked out. That story I told you about, we met this enthusiast at this garage. And he said that the three best cars in his knowledge, because he was a bit of a racing freak, was an XR6 Turbo. Irina looks on the through the papers.
And on the internet.
You saw this one and that was it. And when my wife is like, it's like, you know, a dog in a bone would not stop. So I looked, of course, then you have to look at, is it fair value, look at what else is going. But the guy was absolutely enthusiastic, chatting to him. So you drive it down from, geez, far north. You drive it down, if it's like you say it is, we do a deal. Go to the bank, and it was like that, you know. I like that sort of way of dealing.
So you brought it back to UK, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we took it to the UK
to get plates, because then the UK was in the EU.
Okay.
So it would be easier, because we were going to...
Yeah, obviously because it was from Commonwealth to Commonwealth.
Yeah. It made sense.
But we got it. We, I think that took a while, but we got the papers and it was registered. We got the English plates, and then we came here for a while.
Well, we settled.
We settled, then we flew back to England and
Drove the car from England when it was ready to Spain.
and then you have about, I think, 6 months you can drive it, I think.
Yeah, right now, since Brexit.
And now after 6 months, I unfortunately was stopped by the police. The car was impounded, in fact. And then we said, right, we got to get it all legalised. So that was a long process. As I've told you, the lights was a big...
Welcome to Spain.
Welcome to Spain.
Papeles.
Papeles.
Papeles aquí. You are so...
Dinero? No problem.
And it's only we had the great help of a mechanic, a tire box in Cartagena. He took a personal interest, didn't
Yes,
he?
they specialise in foreign cars.
Yeah.
But
he took an interest because he said...
It was a personal challenge for
Yes.
him. He said, "Bye, I'm going to get this through for you." Took a long time.
It would have been very hard to get through.
And then, as a say thank you, we went out for... We took him out for, you know what comida is, 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And we
finished
had a
with,
long evening, and after you've eaten a lot, then it's gin and tonics. But I said, thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
So, what year did it come to the UK?
Mate, 16 or 17.
To the UK, and then it was registered in Spain. I think I read that in the advert. I think 2022.
Yeah. Registered.
That's pretty amazing this day and age that this has been registered here. Yeah, I've seen it's pretty low mileage.
Yeah.
So 130,000.
130,000.
Yeah, we only really drive it into Europe and around Spain. In town,
We walk.
well, Cartagena, as you know, it's possible to walk everywhere. Which is good for us. But that's it. When we did that trip to the south of Italy, that was about 7,000-8,000 on the clock, you know.
7,000, 8,000, yeah. Was it about 4,000 to Italy?
To the bottom, to the bottom.
It's a long drive.
Well, if you come from Oz, you know, you're just getting warmed up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Big country. No, but it's perfect for touring. Young kids love the car, and I don't blame them.
Well, I'm not going to say the only Australian folk in Spain, as I've recently discovered, but probably the only XR6, I think, definitely. And apart from Britain, in Britain there's a heap. I would say it's probably one of the only one in Europe. I'm guessing. I'll tell you what, that trip to Italy with the exhaust, because I've already heard it, they haven't.
Remember?
Oh yes.
We were filling up with petrol.
Yes.
And this guy comes out, mate, real fit guy. I bet he was a soccer player. And he looks at it, he says, "Boy, that's a great car, and is it a great car you have?" And he's got a Lamborghini. And I said, mate, you're too cramped in that Lamborghini. He says, yes, I am. So I said, well, we won't swap cars because we've got to get on our way. But
and Italy, they wanted to buy the car.
Yeah, we come into the hotel.
Yes.
And then we go in for a meal in the evening, and one of the guys says, "Is that car of yours for sale?" He says, "What car?" He says,
I said, no, we got to get back
but
home.
as we have had some adventures in Italy sometime. You go and stop in a parking space and you can see the cops are curious.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming, you know. Can we get this? Oh, it's all legal, and you see the E-plate. I mean, what can they do?
Oh, on our way out here, the cops were around about. I was thinking, we're going to get pulled over for sure. this thing, the exhaust, the bonnet, the suspension, we're going to get pulled over for sure.
So I'm quite sure most of the people watching already know the barrel engine well, so I'm not going to go spewing facts out because I'm sure you probably know more than me. But for the ones that don't know, we're talking about a 4-litre straight 6 double overhead cam with large variety of engines along 14 years of production, running between 210 horsepower on the naturally aspirated to about 436 on this version of the XR6 Turbo. But what really separates this engine from others was the massive amount of torque, up to 425 roughly Newton meters, and its amazing reliability.
Well, we don't know exact horsepower though, because
No, that's
it's a bit of a mystery. I think you think there's some internal work done to the motor.
yeah.
We're
Well,
not sure what.
I think it's over 400. But,
It does have the full exhaust
That-
system,
yeah,
the cold.
yeah,
It's got the cold air
I don't
intake.
know.
I've seen that.
yeah. Anyway, look, we're happy.
It's a showstopper.
But it's time for us to get a little 2-seater sports car.
Exactly. So, car's up for sale.
Yeah.
I'll put a link down below for the advert,
Yeah,
which I believe also has your phone number.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, of course it'd be sad to go, but let's face it, I'm not a spring chicken now. And
But we want to upgrade to a sports car.
well, no,
But
2-seater.
2-seater.
I was going to say this is a sports car. It's a it was a taxi, now it's a
What
sports
would you
car.
call it?
Yes.
A sports saloon, or I don't know what you have.
Yeah, sports
Spaceship.
Yeah.
you know.
Gran Turismo and stuff.
Yeah.
Spaceship.
but- yeah.
Rocket. Muscle machine. I mean,
So yeah, I'll put the link down below if anybody's interested, or contact me.
Yeah.
I can contact them, whatever. Feels kind of a bit weird to be sitting on this side. I mean, I am used to right-hand drive cars because I have clients that
Yeah.
have them and I drive them, but
Yeah.
I go on my own. But was there a specific reason for an XR6, or did you
No,
or did you just want a Falcon?
No. We met this crazy guy. We got talking about cars, and he said the 3 best cars in Australia.
Here it is.
He said the 3 best cars in Australia. Shall I go in the car
Yes.
park here? No, okay.
Well, we wanted a Falcon because the factory was going to shut, and we just wanted to have a piece of Australia.
Yeah. And the way we first got it. Do you want to tell the story here?
No, you go.
It's so we had, normal beat-up car. We were driving around near Noosa, and we couldn't get into the boot. It had locked itself.
Oh jeez.
So we had to go round to this locksmith, and we're out there, and this guy comes looking at my car, and it's a beat-up old car. And I thought, well, stuff him, you know. Here, mate, I said, I've had some fast cars in my time. I've had a 911 and all this. And then we got talking, and I said, okay, by the way, what are the best cars? And he was
He was a mechanic.
He was on the racing circuit.
Yeah.
He fixed failures, racing cars. And he said, there are 3 cars, mate, 3 cars. And the first one is an XR6 Turbo. Now, I think the second one was something like a Fairlane, something. Forget the third. Anyway, my wife, she hears this. Then she goes looking on the internet for XR6 turbos and sees this one with the racing bonnet
Said, I
on.
want this one.
And that was it. So that's how we ended up. Unbelievable.
So it had the bonnet on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he said to us, look, I've got the original bonnet. I can, I said, no, well. But, and he drove down overnight from, where was it? Right up north, Townsville on north. And he said the worst thing, kangaroos at night from up. But he got down, I don't know how fast he drove. We were trying to work it out. But he got there midday. And I think we drove him to Brisbane because he was going...
He ate with us and then we went to... No, wrong side of the road. Dave, on the right!
Why, didn't you get scared?
That's good. That could be good on the video.
I don't know why.
I didn't even realise.
No.
I didn't realise because we're in a right-hand drive car.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense because I've never been to Britain. And it's been 22 years since I...
Right, yeah.
I should have realised.
And I'm the one who's had the drink.
Hello, little dog.
So the paper, I don't know if we spoke about that before.
The paper
reporting. The import was a longer process. Right? About a year or something.
It took us a year and a half.
That from the British plates to the Spanish plates?
No, the British plates maybe getting the British plates. I don't know how long they took us in England.
About 4 months.
About 4 months,
yeah. That's good.
But then you see, England was part of Europe, and when we shipped the car from Australia to England, got the plates, because we were able to get a company to organise it for us to make sure the car is roadworthy, passes all the tests, which were EU standards. And then after 4 months, we collected the car and drove from. We drove from the factory where it was, where they sorted out all the paperwork, and then we brought it to Spain. But unbeknownst to us, with the Brexit, we didn't know that it was 6 months that we'd have to get the Spanish plates. So unfortunately, the police stopped and impounded the car. Purely because Brexit meant that no one was really ready for the next stage. So we got the car back.
You had to do something.
Yes, and then we went and found someone to change it because of the lights, particularly. You couldn't drive because you were going to shine.
High beam.
The high beam into
the wrong side of the road.
Yes. So
went into the oncoming traffic.
Yes. So we found a great mechanic at Tyre Box, and organising the plates. But because it's a unique car, it took longer than we anticipated.
Well, they have to go through the ITV. There's all these sort of statistics it has to, tolerance levels it's got to be in between.
And I have to say, I'm really surprised he's been so lucky. Probably because they've never seen one in their life and they don't know if it's standard or not. But there's so much things that you could not have on a Spanish car. The exhaust system, I'm pretty sure it's a straight pipe. But by what I've seen and smelt when I was behind it. The cold air intake, that's a no-no in Spain. Pretty much anything on this car is a no-no, anything. Even the hood would be a problem.
Gee.
Yeah.
Well,
the thing is, they might think it's original to the car. That's why, because the car was imported to Spain like that. And I'm pointing this thing about the paperwork out because I told you earlier the car was somebody put it up on the Aussie cars overseas on Facebook, and if anybody is interested in this car, if they're in Europe, they shouldn't have much problems, I think, because if it's on European plates, it's been registered here in Spain, it won't be a big problem to register anywhere else in Europe. And if not, if it is a big problem, you could just drive it around with Spanish plates. So anybody that's interested in the car,
Yeah.
it might be good to know.
Well, if someone's really interested, they go for it.
And I wouldn't like, I mean, surely there's, the problem with the car is there's lots in Australia, lots of XR6s, turbos.
Yeah.
And I find it more unlikely that somebody from Australia is going to buy it and ship it back that way.
Yeah.
I imagine. And it'll most likely sell here in Europe, I think. And I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, well,
That
it
would
was
be probably the best option in the UK.
UK,
Yeah.
like my friend. But you could buy it and then, well, just take it to the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got these English plates.
Thank you so much, guys, for that.
Okay.
For having me and for letting me see your car.
Oh, don't be silly.
To me, it means a lot. It's not only because. Sorry.
Yeah, good.
I mean, it's pretty awesome to me after 22 years seeing something so special from Australia.
Yeah. Well, we're happy equally to see you and enjoy.
Yeah, enthusiasm.
Yours are pretty
You're
small.
doing well. Yeah.
I'm not seeing the column.
Hold on.
The mirrors are tiny.
It's another pillar at the back. Very good.
We're back there.
Good.
So that's about...
How long? Alright guys, so that wraps it up for today. That wraps it up for what is the first of, I hope, at least a few episodes on Australian cars, out of Australia, in Europe, in Spain. At least see if I can get 4 or 5 in Spain. I'm having a hard time finding Holdens. Holden guys, I'm looking for them. I can't find any. If anybody knows of any Australian cars in Spain, Ford, Holden, like your Ford Falcons, your Commodores, your HFPs, your Valiants, let me know. Drop it down in the comments or email me, info@dgmcarcare.com. Or if you're watching from Spain, they don't have to be Australian. Any old interesting car, a barn find with an interesting story behind it, or old cars laying in a field with interesting stories, I'm interested. I want to go see them. It'll be part of a different series, but the Australian cars, and then I don't know. I suppose I could call this DGM Car Care on the road. How's that sound? On the road. Okay.
yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I think I might have been the first to cover what I think is the only XR6 Turbo in Spain. By the way, I haven't got into technical details to start with because I don't know them all. I don't know all the numbers. How much horsepower each barrel engine has, the red top, the green top, I don't know. I left Australia 22 years ago. I left just when the BA came out. Months after the BA came out, 2002. This is a BF Series 2, I believe. So, yeah, I don't know the numbers, and also, if you're watching this, you're Australian, you know about the engine, you know about barrels, you know about XR. Oh, shut up. Don't forget to comment if you like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you know when I put new videos up. Yeah, see you on the next one. See what we can find. Alright guys? Holy shit, I'm low on fuel. Check this out. I better get some juice. Alright guys, I only just made it to the service station to get fuel. I'm about halfway, and that's me and my road companion, my trusty high mileage Honda Legend, signing up for today. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Hope to see you soon on another road adventure. DJM Car Care. See you soon.